Across the life sciences industry, project professionals are asking the same question. How can we turn the promise of generative AI into real-world project impact? As part of this PMI virtual hackathon, all of you leaders in project management came together to explore this challenge, focusing on how GenAI can accelerate critical paths and improve outcomes across drug development, vaccine development, project management, and beyond. This video captures what you have all shared, because as we learned in the plenary, it's not about asking how fast GenAI can help us work. It's about identifying the bottlenecks that hold us back and using GenAI to eliminate them. Across the breakout discussions, participants shared a range of challenges that are slowing down or complicating the adoption of GenAI in project management. First, data-related hurdles. Poor data quality, fragmented systems, and unstructured formats were major themes. Several groups noted that without clean, accessible data, even the best GenAI models fall short. Second, organizational blockers. Limited access to GenAI tools, lack of licenses, slow-moving governance, and unclear policies have left many teams operating in silos, with enthusiasm but no enablement. Third, trust and confidentiality. In a regulated environment like life sciences, participants emphasized concerns about hallucinations, security, and whether GenAI tools can be used safely with sensitive data. And finally, resourcing and upskilling. Teams struggle with time, budget, and know-how. Even where leadership is supportive, participants said it's difficult to secure funding, justify ROI, or simply find time to explore use cases in a busy PMO. These aren't just technical issues, they're systemic. And solving them will be key to unlocking GenAI's true potential in life sciences project work. Despite the challenges, many project professionals are already experimenting with GenAI, and several high-value use cases stood out. Many are using GenAI for meeting support, drafting minutes, summarizing actions, and generating follow-ups from complex discussions. Tools like Teams Copilot, Zoom Companion, and various companies' internal AI chatbots were frequently mentioned. Others are automating regulatory prep, like drafting answers to health authority questions, compiling submission documentation, and even performing mock audits to spot gaps in trial files. Several groups are leveraging GenAI for risk management, generating risk registers, analyzing mitigation options, and even predicting project delays based on past data. Use cases also included project planning, training content creation, vendor evaluation, and site selection optimization, often with human in the loop to ensure relevance and accuracy. What's striking is the creativity. Some use GenAI to guide users to the right dashboards, others to write LinkedIn recommendations or translate onboarding materials. These aren't future visions, they're live pilots and production use cases happening now. With these use cases in action, participants are already seeing real benefits, some measurable, others more qualitative. Time savings came up in nearly every group. Teams are spending less time on repetitive documentation and more time on decision-making. Risk visibility is improving too. Several participants described how GenAI helps surface hidden risks earlier, especially when paired with historical data or transcripts. Some benefits were more personal: increased confidence in strategic storytelling, better cross-functional clarity, and a shift from blank page anxiety to informed starting points. And for PMOs, AI is boosting operational efficiency, whether through automated monthly reports, onboarding assistance, or rapid synthesis of large datasets. The message was clear. GenAI is already delivering value, but only where it's embedded purposefully, not pushed generically. So what's working? Across rooms, participants shared key enablers that made GenAI adoption stick. Start with the problem, not the tool. Over and over, teams said that defining real bottlenecks like resource planning or risk identification helped avoid tech-for-tech's sake deployments. Train your people. Teams with prompt engineering training or espresso sessions reported higher confidence and better outcomes. Even informal sessions, like AI coffee breaks, helped overcome fear and confusion. Show value early. Groups that piloted small, low-risk use cases, like summarizing meeting notes or drafting training slides, were able to build momentum and secure buy-in. And finally, integrate and secure. Participants emphasize the importance of embedding GenAI in existing workflows and ensuring data localization to maintain confidentiality and trust. Looking forward, breakout groups agreed. PMs need to build a new skill set to lead in a GenAI world. Prompt engineering was the most frequently cited skill, learning how to frame questions clearly and iteratively to get useful output. Data literacy and AI awareness also stood out. PMs don't need to be coders, but they do need to understand how GenAI works, where it fits, and how to evaluate its results. Change leadership was another priority. Project managers are increasingly becoming the voice of transformation, helping teams adopt AI safely, strategically, and with the right mindset. As one participant put it, curiosity, structure, and trust, that's what future-ready PMs need most. In short, the project manager of the future isn't just a planner, they're an AI-savvy orchestrator of value. If there's one takeaway from today's conversations, it's this. GenAI is more than just doing work faster. It's about doing the right work differently. As we heard in the plenary, the most effective project professionals aren't asking, how can GenAI help me work faster? They're asking what bottlenecks are slowing us down and how can GenAI help us eliminate them? Whether you're just starting your AI journey or already leading transformation efforts, the key is to think strategically, apply the 3As framework, and focus on outcomes that matter. From hype to value, that's the mindset shift we're making together. This event and this conversation would not have been possible without the collective effort of so many passionate professionals. We'd like to thank the PMI New Jersey Life Sciences Local Community of Interest, the PMI-Belgium Life Sciences Community of Practice, and the PMI-Germany Community of Practice Life Sciences for their leadership and vision. A special thanks as well to the PMI Thought Leadership team for their research, guidance, and strategic framing throughout this journey. We're also deeply grateful to our colleagues at GSK and others on the organizing committee, whose partnership, energy, and planning helped bring this hackathon to life. And finally, thank you to all the participants. Your insights, curiosity, and collaboration are what truly made this event awesome.